Well, guys, you seemingly tried zone, man. It didn't seem. It just seemed like a lot of their shots were going in, whether they were uncontested or not. Hunter, what was it with Air Force's three-point shooting tonight to seem to make a big difference?
I think they started out pretty hot, and I mean, once you start out hot, it's kind of hard to, no matter whether you have a hand there or not, for them to miss. And I think that's our fault in the sense of their first couple of threes were wide open. And so any good shooting team that gets a couple wide open looks, they're going to get hot quick. And I think that was the difference. If maybe we could contested them earlier in the game, they wouldn't have gotten out to such a hot shooting streak. But, I mean, for us, we all talk about defense, defense, defense. We didn't do a good job of that tonight, and that showed. So.
Why do you feel they were getting those open looks? Was it just out of position, or what?
I think out of position, not being on edge, just being late, a little late to react to everything. Just happened to one person, and then one person's trying to react to the other person being a little late, and then the next play they're screwed up. So I think it's just all being on the same page, being all on edge and in the moment. So.
You guys scored a season high, I believe, in points, field goal percentage, three-pointers made. Is it frustrating to see the offense progress and then have one of your worst defensive performances?
I mean, this is the second game, I'd say, where we haven't done what we're supposed to do on defense in a row. So we all know our offense is going to take care of itself. Coach says it all the time. We're all confident in ourselves, but we hang our hat on the defense end of the floor, and I think we need to get back to that practice, just that hard nose. We're hanging our hat on defense. So.
Well, you went back to the locker room. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just had cramps.
Okay.
Like Hunter, for you, what was working offensively? I know it's been a struggle here early on, but tonight you and Jake both kind of found more of a rhythm, I guess.
I would say I just got to the basket early, saw the ball going, and especially with shooters, anytime you get the chance to see easy one go in, that just kind of boosts your confidence. So I think, Jake and I are great shooters, so I think that's definitely a good thing for us.
How much of an emphasis has it been for you two getting more of an inside presence? Because you guys, I know, early worked the ball inside to you more. Is that something that's been a focus?
Yep. Our team needs the dominant inside force, and we have harped on that a lot. So yeah.
It was like a 10-point game with 5 minutes or so, and you guys ended up cutting it to 5. To see that you guys still had that fight, is that something, the positive that you can take away from a game like this? You guys didn't quit?
Yeah, I think that's a little positive out of this. I think we shouldn't even really been in that position in the first place, but we almost got there, and we just didn't get quite over the hump. And I think if we make a couple more plays defensively, we're right there.
How deflating is it when you make a run and get back in and bam, they come back and hit another 3 or 2 in a row? Is that deflating?
It's pretty tough, but I feel like if we do our job on the defensive end, then we shouldn't be in that position in the first place. And if we stop them, then we got to get a stop before we can come back. And if we're trying to get it done on the offensive end and worried about the getting a bucket on the offensive end to cut it down, we're thinking of the wrong thing, and we got to think on the defensive end and getting the stop before we go to offense. And I think that's where we kind of messed up, and when we were trying to come back.
It seemed like during the run, you guys kind of had him flustered a little bit, and then I think Walker threw one up over you off the top of the backboard. Was that just kind of we see something like that, Hunter? Is that just kind of a tough night all around defensively?
Yeah, we did our job defensively, and they threw something wild up and made it. So, I mean, that's just happens. So you just gotta fight through that.